Hello, everybody. Hello, we are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solution Sport Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. Um, Now it's Saturday morning. I know that a lot of people have been waiting for the games and so on. We know that the first games will kick off on the first week of uh, August, the top eight. But there are also the preparation for that. One big one is the one for Kaizer Chiefs and Asante Kotoko, which they are playing today at Moses Mabida. They play this tournament, the Toyota Cup, every year as a preparation for the new season. I'm sure the Chiefs fans are looking forward to that. They want to see the new signings. We had so many stories about Flavio and so on and so on. And then, so everybody's looking forward to see how the the league gonna unfold going forward as far as the the preparation or going for the league top eight. We know that Chiefs are not there in terms of top eight. So that's one thing that we also have to look at. But we also have to talk about, we know that MLS have decided to suspend Jordy Alba and Lionel Messi for one game. Remember, they were playing Cincinnati. They are playing Cincinnati, and then they're not supposed to play because it is alleged that they didn't participate in the MLS All-Star game, which there has been a whole lot of debate in America as far as that is concerned, whether that games is necessary because it's more of a friendly than any other thing. So people are asking why. I mean, Messi has been playing so many games, at his age, 38. He played many games and he played 90 minutes, the majority of all those games. And then not only that, um, he also played for the national squad, which is Argentina. And then now they want to manage his match fitness. They want to see whether he doesn't experience injuries. We know the situation of Messi. Somebody told me that a player like him, he's got a big muscles, and if injury happens to happen, it takes a while to heal. So yeah, it's a debate, but MLS two, they also wanted to exercise their right to say, look, this is a game sanctioned by the league, and we expect all players to play, and that is why they were saying, if you don't play, and then you'll be banned for one game. So now people wanted to see how are they going to treat this one of Lionel Messi. We know that he has been a phenomenon for the league. He has made the league what it is today, bigger than what it used to be. So there were some debates. Some people are saying no, cancel this game because it doesn't add any value. If there was any game that Messi had to miss, that was one. But on the other hand, I think the MLS was also worried that this will go out of hand, whereby other players will also decide not to honor this game. So I don't know how did they navigate to that one. I'm sure it was a very difficult decision to make because on the other hand, they are a little bit worried. Remember that Messi hasn't signed a contract with Inter Miami. He hasn't renewed the contract. So a little bit worried that what would this have in terms of the impact? We know what happened when he was with Barcelona, when he could not continue due to the rules of the league and so on. He finally had to leave to join Paris Saint-Germain. And La Liga lost a lot of revenue because of his departure. And then, so it was a very, very, very difficult things for them to make. Yeah, so those are some of the news and so on. But this today, as I said, there is quite a lot. Kaizer Chiefs will be playing Asante Kotoko, and then I wonder how is it gonna pan out as far as this is concerned. And then we know that Kaizer Chiefs have signed few players like Asanele Velebai, although there is a dispute between Kaizer Chiefs and Cape Town Spurs. Cape Town Spurs are fighting for this player. So they say the player still belongs to them. And Luke Bartman, Chiefs still complain that they want this player, but Cape Town Spurs, they want to take the matter forward. They've also signed the player called Lebohang Piri Etiosa Igodaro, and okay, apparently they are somehow almost on the verge of completing the signing of those players: Arsene Velabai, Luke Bartman, Lebohang Piri, and then Etios Igodaro and Mihlali Manyambela. But I don't know whether they will be able to get Mihlali Manyambela. If they get that one, that would be a very good addition. And then I've heard so many people at Kaizer Chiefs complaining about some were happy about Flavio. Some are saying, no, he's not a good player. So this is the opportunity for Chief fans to watch this game and see their new signings. How are they? How do they perform? Remember last year they played young the team from Tanzania, which beat them 4-0. Okay, and I'm sure Chiefs fans they still want to revenge that one to say they can't lost 4-0. And then so this time they want to make sure that this title, the Toyota Cup, which is their initiative, they win this one. So we will watch that space very closely. And at the same time, it's a big challenge for the coach, Nabi. It's a big challenge for him to start now proving the people wrong or starting to show that he's a really coach that they can rely on. Okay, and remember they've qualified for the CAF, so this is a very good preparation for those games that are coming or the upcoming games. They lost to Young Africans last year, and then they were beaten 4-0. So I think they want to redeem that, since we know that Kaizer Chiefs is one of those big teams. Everybody knows Kaizer Chiefs. But unlike what is happening now, it's a little bit difficult. So we'll watch the space very, very, very closely and see what's going to happen. So you as Chiefs fans, what's your take? I'm sure you're looking forward. You're motivated to go and watch this game and see how our new signings. And then, and this one, I think they have to win at all costs because having lost, like I said, they've lost last year to Young Africans, so they cannot afford to lose again this year. They need that motivation to show that they are ready this season. The fact that they could not qualify for top 8, it should be thing of the past. And then the fact that they're going to play for CAF, they need to start showing that they are a team to worry about. Now, let's look at Lionel Messi special, and then Here's Lionel Messi scored the last game. He scored 2 goals. And then we know that he has already scored about 2 goals in all 6 games that he played. So according to this, he's now at 764 non-penalty goals. Okay, the penalty goals is 110. Ronaldo is at 763 non-penalty goals, and he has scored 175 penalties. Remember, Ronaldo has played more games than Lionel Messi. Here's another young man who was playing with Messi. He said, you know what? His coach, when he said to him, man, your job is to mark Lionel Messi. He said, how can I do it? Because this man, he defies the rules of the game. But he said, because of his age, 38, then maybe I need to take my chances. He said, guess what? It was really, really difficult to stop him. Over and above, he scored 2 goals. And then, so this young man said, immediately after the game, he asked him, how do you manage? Because you are 38 and then you run as if you are 20 years old. You run faster than I am, and I'm much younger. Your level of fitness. Then Messi said, no, it's not about the age, it's about training. Then he smiled. He said to him, you played very well. So, yeah, in other words, he continued to motivate him and encourage him to do well. Then this is Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, who's playing for Chelsea, who helped Chelsea to win the Club World Cup. He said when he was young, he used to imitate Lionel Messi, and he would ask his friends to, to record the game so that he can watch, trying to imitate. Then he started to realize that the only thing that probably needs to imitate from Lionel Messi is his humility. So the man is so humble because you can't imitate his football. It's impossible to imitate his football. So that was what this young man was saying. Yeah, remember, we are a financial company, and then we encourage you to educate yourself with finance. These days, it is so tough, you turn around this site, you ask people, everyone does not have money. Things are so tough, things are so bad these days. But nevertheless, the economy, that's how it works. There are times whereby the economy performs well. This is the time whereby the economy is not performing well. Now, there are a lot of issues that cause all those problems. The wars that are happening in Ukraine, they interfere with trade, and then that causes a whole lot of problems. And then the management of the country, as you can see what's happening here, we show so many stories in our country, what's happening. So all those things, they bring hardship, and then they bring the pressure to the economy. Now, during this time, it's important for one to educate himself. One of the books that you can get is How to Win the Wealth Game, The Art of Money, by Dr. Darlene Small, an economist who worked for the Reserve Bank for 33 years. And also this other book called How I Turned 500 Rand into a $1 million business. You can also do the same. This book, you can get it as an ebook on Amazon if you want it, and you can also get it as a hard copy. There's also another book called How to Get Out of Bad Debts, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich. Because when you build your wealth, you need to use other people's money and resources. In other words, debt, not only debt, the investors' money. So those are some of the things that we can do. The other one is this one, Nom Samasburger, Entrepreneur Awakening with a Drive. Can lend your hand to the book and start reading from it. And then the other book is this one, Secrets for Becoming Rich. Again, before I leave those people who are preparing to go on pension, they want to resign, they want to go on pension, they're above 55 years. Please, if you want to be assisted in terms of saving on the penalties and ensuring that the tax is not huge, you can approach us so that we assist you. And guess what? We also assist and make sure that people get their money expeditiously because you don't want people to wait for too long. Thanks for watching, and then keep on supporting, subscribing, and then continue to like, and then invite others to watch. We don't know. What's your take? Will Chiefs win this game or not? Let's watch the space. Will you be impressed by what Chiefs has done in terms of the market? Let's watch the space. But if you ask me, I wish them to win since they're a local team. But maybe it's the time that they start playing football. Nabi is really under pressure. If he loses this game, pressure is going to mount for him. So, but at least he has done something. At least he has won the title. But I think he start to picking up points. Those are very important once the league gets started. You need to start picking up points, then things will be quick, will be okay. So thanks for watching and much appreciated. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. I'm sure you are already in the year 2025, and then you're asking yourself, what are you going to do? Some of you have been working for many years, and then now you're contemplating of either resigning or going on retirement. And it looks scary. You're not sure what are you going to do, how are you going to survive, you're worried about your pension, and so on and so on. Especially if you're a GPF member at the age of 55 and above, and you are in those situations. You are thinking, what's going to happen? Remember, the most important thing, you need to think about how can you save the little that you have in terms of how do you avoid penalties? Because when you retire earlier than 60, you'll be penalized. How can you avoid that? Not to be penalized, not even a cent. You also want to make sure that you maximize in terms of the taxation. But get me right, tax applies to everyone. But you want to make sure that you are tax as little as you can. And you want to do all those things. You need somebody who's skilled, somebody who's trained to deal with finance, because tax avoidance is allowed. Because when you avoid tax, you use the tax law. Now, if you want to do that, to make sure that you save as much as you can, don't hesitate. Contact us, TBR Solution, or the bigger financial services, an authorized financial service provider. And then just say, please, I want you to assist me. I want to go out. So come and share knowledge with me. Now, no obligation. You don't have to make any obligation. Just listen to the facts. After listening to the facts, make a decision. Can listen to us, can listen to others, then so that you're exposed to various information, so that when you make a decision, it's an informed decision. Now, my name is the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe from TBR Solution. Here I'm representing the bigger financial services and authorized financial service provider. If you want to know how to get hold of us, just look at the WhatsApp number, drop us your contact via WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.